What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I'm simply here to do my job, get the messages to the collective. How is everybody? Thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you're doing to support the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. So I was just going to hop on and get some messages today. And before I got on, I actually almost heard something sound like a wreck, or it could be. And then there was a knock at the door asking me if I was someone else. And I'm just like, okay. First of all, whoever this person was, they had 3 different addresses. I don't know if you've been following my channel for a while, but I had moved out of a place that I was in the beginning of the year, you know, which is crazy because someone kept telling me, without telling me, that it was like a smart home, which, you know, I had ran into someone that said that the person that I was actually renting this space from was known for installing cameras within the home. And, you know, if you like me, a lot of us, we've experienced it. It's to the point where, you know, we are who we are, we do what we do. But these negative energies need something to feed off of. So it will always be something that was sent towards my home, or certain things will happen around my house, whether people were, you know, walking around it or placing things down. Low level spell work that was going on, to the point where I ended up having like 3 neighbors move out, in and out around me. And then the neighborhood consisted of a lot of different people that were supposed to keep an eye on me, because, you know, of the work that I do and the path that I'm taking. But it was one time where they was like bounty hunters or something. They showed up looking for a white chick. And I'm like, I didn't open my door, but I looked out the window and I'm like, well, that person don't live here. And they was like, well, can you come to the door? And I'm like, you can clearly see my skin is not, you know, who y'all looking for. So they pulled up another picture and it was a black dude. They was like, well, do you know him? I'm like, no. You know, I always had these little weird people that would come and knock on the door. But like this person that just left, they had asked, it's like they wanted to not necessarily get fed information, but, you know, she kept saying the wrong address or different street names, and I guess she was waiting on me to say it, and I was just looking at her like, you know, who you looking for, what you looking for. And she had asked for a relative, and I'm like, no, that person's not here, I'm not that person. But I say this to say that you know, be mindful of who you opening your door to during this time. I don't know why that message came out. Like I said, this came right before I hopped on, but we're just gonna pull some of these cards and see what we get, y'all. See what we got. Okay, I'm getting a safe place. Okay, so you could literally, you know, be in your own zone. And I was thinking about it when I said earlier, because I'm like, I've come to that point in life where I'm so good with just, you know, being with myself. It keeps me out of a lot of situations that I may not, you know, I may not have been prepared for, or I didn't know how to deal with spiritually, due to, you know, a lot of manipulation that's going on, and what I do seem to practice now. And I was thinking about it because I'm like, you know, you can only play stupid for so long before either people believe you stupid, or, you know what I'm saying? It could also be dangerous. So, you know, it could be a message for somebody. I don't know if you've actually been trying to just stay inside your bubble when someone's trying to get you to come out. Also, you know, certain people that may just speak to you or speak certain things. I'm getting that someone could be moving. Okay, so I don't know if you've been worried about moving. And somebody's doing something every day to either have you feel like you alone in a certain situation. But this may be the time where you may need to be alone so you can see something clearly. Okay, I'm even getting someone could be doing traveling, a lot around bodies of water. Okay, and that's crazy because, you know, I usually try to tell my stories within the readings because of what I've experienced, and they can also help. But I was gifted a free trip somewhere, and I told y'all ain't nothing free. I was gifted a free trip, right? And I didn't, at the time, I was still, you know, battling of what I was going to do, who I was going to do it with, how it was going to be done. And I wasn't, educated on the marine spirits as much as I am now on certain things like that. So I had accepted this trip, not knowing, it was still one of those low level rituals. I didn't have any money in my pocket. I was, sad and depressed because of what I was dealing with. I didn't know how to explain it to someone. And, it was taken advantage of, this is the perfect time to take this person to this particular place so things could happen. And I say full circle because it came back around. I ended up going to Florida again, with someone that I thought was somebody I was going to be with for a while. And I noticed that it was almost like the same ritual routine, because at the time, I was homeless. I had just lost my spot. I was literally washing coochie in the sink and gas stations and, buying tents and, just trying to enjoy life on the beach, but still trying to question why I was going through everything that I was going through. But I knew that something was supposed to happen again at that particular time to where I was in the water or near the water. But I tell y'all, the first time, like, I had seen this little girl, she was like 3 or 4 years old, and she comes running out screaming, saying that her skin was on fire. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I love the water, this is what I do, but at that time it was just like extremely hot, and it had a smell, the fishy smell or whatever. And I'm like, this is a little overrated. I can do like, visiting and, going there now and then, but living there is just not for me. I was dealing with sunburns and shit, and then experiencing, how low they actually pay at certain jobs. And, I had my stuff still over a person's house that I was trusting, but I was noticing that her parents was like, not really, they didn't want to leave the beach. So they just like, we're going to go and rinse you off. And she's like, no, my skin's burning. So it was something about like some jellyfish or whatever. But I ended up getting in, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I had the worst reaction to the water. Not only was it like extremely overheated from, the sun or whatever, it was just really warm and all the bacteria was just heating up. But it had like I had the strangest reaction to it, like to where my skin had broke out. I was really dry. And on top of that, once again, I was living out of my car. So I'm like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be one of the people that's most connected, but I started realizing, I'm like, oh, okay. It was meant to come back towards me so I can understand the use and manipulation of the marine kingdom. How, some of the siren spirits, all of these things are, more real than we have accepted. But I just had to say that because now you could be actually facing some truth, and this is a time where you could be alone, isolated. But I say you're never alone. You could be experiencing things that we've gone through, and we learning about it, so we can actually be trained for what's to come. This is one thing that I was, able to accept in my journey is a lot of the reasons why I was in the places that I was in, or I was around the certain people that I was, or I was doing the things that I was doing, was to prepare myself, mind, body, and spirit, to be able to deal with, what is taking place now, and also assisting people with what they could be dealing with. And it took, a lot of pain for the knowledge and the wisdom that I have, but, you'd rather be in the know to keep yourself from walking on the ledge, and you want to be wise because you're starting to see what's going on. But we're going to see. We got the safe place. I ain't mean to go in like that, but we got the safe place. We're going to see what it is, then we'll pull. But yeah, I was thinking about it because I'm like, while I was there, I was seeing, they had their kids in the bar and just little stuff that was going on. I was meeting people from my hometown, and I'm like, I know I'm not getting stalked here, but, it's actually these certain spirits that travel amongst people, and it's crazy because I came across the jellyfish, and it says, sometimes I think I truly wouldn't mind being a jellyfish. Maybe I'll be rewarded in my next life if I'm that good. To have no ego at all, even with the potential of immorality, unburdened by thought, toxic but not cruel, as delicate as water itself, a gift from the moon herself. The jellyfish reminds us to let ourselves exist simply and just be. Wow. Yeah, but I was experiencing so much there. I'm like, I this was my getaway. I'm like, why, stuff's going on. And the things that I was experiencing when I started staying at the hotel, I mean, it was like so run down. And I was trying to get a job and, continue to keep moving in my journey. And like, it was just everything was like getting piled up. Like, no, this is not where you're supposed to be. As beautiful as it was, I'm like, why is nothing working? It's like, what I'm saying? I was getting price gouge. The price gouging is ridiculous. Like, it's like this room was so disgusting, but yet it was high every night. And I was working to, just not having to lay in my car, prop my leg up on a gas station sink to wash myself. But it was like so much was going on. I'm like, what's really the deal? But y'all, kid y'all not, like right before I was about to leave, it started to be like shark attacks everywhere. It was storming real bad. And then, when I get here, it's like hurricanes. And I was just like, this is just what it is. There are certain places, that are under judgment simply because maybe you were supposed to be there, or maybe you've been there and there's things that have been going on in these areas and you not being aware of it. You was being protected. Because like I said, to see the lifestyle of certain people and how they were living versus, what I was experiencing. And I know I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to make it and survive out here. But it's like certain things are set up to seem and appear so hard just so others could be able to live and thrive in a life that, maybe they really don't deserve, or they, have did the absolute most to experience. It's like, everything started happening from the hurricanes to the weather to certain shark attacks. I'm like, wow, like all of it just started happening when I left. And then I didn't realize, how connected Florida is to, some of the practices that they into due to being near the water, and then, with the traffic and stuff. So I'm like, it's what it is. People, they're catching what they're supposed to. A lot of people, they being revealed on what they had their hand in. Um, but don't allow it to turn you into something else. Because I'm like, looking back now on some of the pictures I took, I'm like, that was not me. Like, I couldn't even experience, clear blue skies, knowing that I was literally, still working hard, trying to survive, trying to have a home, trying not to be homeless after everything that I've already experienced. It's like a constant beat down. It's like, now, this next go around, uh, you know, it's gonna be what it is, y'all. So let's see, the safe place. Safe place imbues us with the feeling of smallness that protects us. Okay, so I don't know if you've been feeling small, but best believe you are a major part in what we have going on right now. If you have been isolated, or if you have been pushed with your back against the wall, it's only so you can have knowledge to go to this next round or these next levels or whatever it is spiritually. Okay, so know that you're not alone. Okay, something could be coming out in the press about a island, a beach, or certain areas, bodies of water, vacation homes. All right, so let's pull. I don't know what this read's gonna be about, but yeah, heavy around you educating yourself or learning something, because you're starting to see your real reflection. Okay, something about you seeing your real reflection. All right, give us a message. Okay, we got something could be coming in about some information involving an attorney. A lot of people are right now in that stage. We mourning, we forgiving and releasing. Okay, so this could be about yourself. Maybe you could be mourning, forgiving and releasing. After seeing what you may look like now, after a battle of spiritual warfare, a lot of times it takes a toll on you. Okay, you may appear different. You may have collected more scars this last round, but like I said, it was in order for you to have some knowledge. Someone literally could be battling against a family that has like a star attorney or they could be going against the ex that is into politics, or someone that has a relation to someone that is into politics. And y'all, it's crazy because this, when I opened the door for this lady, you know, and asking, it was like a pamphlet pertaining to politics. So there's something powerful that's going on right now, relating to different wisdom that could be coming out. Okay, I'm not gonna, you know, we don't do politics and stuff on this channel, but I'm gonna let you know that you do have to be wise going forth, because this is going to shift something, for all of us. Okay, but a lot of it has to do with the metaphysics or the spiritual aspect of things. Okay, so it may seem like when you go watch the news, you could be seeing something, and you know, try to look at it with your mind's eye. Okay, so I don't know why this is coming up, um, even about certain phone services and things like that. Okay, but something about a great agent or a recruiter. Someone could have recruited someone. Okay, something about the financial exchange, keeping up with the Joneses. The name Jones could be significant. A power that some family may have had. Okay, maybe you had to get some type of protection against a certain family. Um, hmm Yeah, I don't know. Some of you are campaigning. Okay, this is coming up heavy right now. Um, but once again, if you've been recruited, know that you right now this has a lot to do with the spiritual realm. Okay, because you could be well regarded by your local community, an excellent communicator, maybe helping people in a crisis. You could be taking your certain skills or your humanitarianism and trying to help the local community, but somebody could literally be getting recruited for something. Yes, you keep getting it. Something about gates, okay, and the work on the spiritual realm pertaining to what's to come. No double thoughts or second guessing. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Someone may have never made something without you. Okay, what's this? Never would have made it without you. So you could actually be fighting for a case, or fighting for justice for someone that may have been hurt. Because you do have a case out here, and this was a murder case. Okay, so someone may have tried to isolate you or keep you feeling a certain way, just so some knowledge wouldn't come out about this case. You being asked to mourn, forgive, and release. Okay, you're gonna have the strength to fight. I feel like somebody's fighting against a real powerful family, or a family that had money. Maybe they was able to drag you through court. Maybe you lost something, lost a home, or something that you've experienced. Somebody experienced a lot simply because they filed some type of lawsuit, or they are trying to find justice for this case. So let's go. Yeah, something about fingerprints. In a certain crime unit that specializes in crimes against women and children. So what is this case? A case could have happened against a mother and a child, or a child. What's this case? Somebody was recruited against the case, though. Yes, it could be involving a gun. Something about, why is this coming out? Oh my gosh. So a lot of knowledge is coming to people about an actual occult crime. Okay, how things could be done in the sequence of numbers, using metaphysics, using geographical locations, using someone's actual birthday, their birth chart, um, using certain names, street names. Okay, I don't know if a lot of you are starting to become aware of, people have been doing a lot when it comes to the occult and these certain type of crimes. But I feel like there was some type of gun violence here that involved a woman and child. Somebody's invested in this, though. It's like an attorney, a ex-politician, these certain politicians, certain victims of crimes that had their money invested and tied up in a occult crime. What is this? So we got the message finally. I don't know why. Yes, there's a judge that's heavily involved. Okay, there's a judge that's heavily involved with certain documents that are false. I'm getting someone could be getting fingerprinted. So what's this first false birth document? Seeing your real reflection. A judge entering information. Pictures. Can you give us the message? Yeah, you won't waste something. Something about What you doing? A judge, a notarizer, a witness, someone with relations to a politician, or someone that is, because I keep getting campaigning, being a part of this occult crime. They are upset because the game has changed. So someone either staged an event so they can use a self-defense claim, or someone tried to enter in a self-defense claim after they actually committed a murder. I don't know why this is coming out, okay? Hang in there. Something heavy around your GED. So this is another thing that's used, okay? Because you got people that actually experience going to school for 10 to 15 years for some knowledge, but you have wisdom about something. And somebody was literally, I don't know if you was actually targeted, or if you changed your life from being in the streets to coming up and, you know, educating yourself, and maybe you didn't receive a GED, but somebody thought that simply because you didn't receive a GED, or you didn't receive a certain level of education that maybe this person had, or this silver spoon that was tucked in this person's throat, they feel like that you wasn't gonna actually, you know, defend yourself. Um, but I'm getting to be mindful of somebody that's trying to stage an event. Yes, it says don't trust them. So we got it. Somebody's trying to stage an event here. Okay, so we got a couple stories. Please only take what resonates. There is a case out here. Okay, someone knows that they caught up in a case. Someone also knows that there's a false witness in the case. There's also false birth documents or certain documents that have been signed by somebody, notarized by somebody, but these are false documents. And then there's somebody that wanted to stage like you know, ducking straight shots, bullets be hot, they burning. Somebody wanted to take somebody out with a hot shot or a shot. Okay, so this could also be involving bad drugs, or this could be involving a drink, or a actual pistol. And someone wanted to make it appear. And man, don't trust these people. Somebody's upset because maybe now whatever solitude that you experience, if you was by yourself, because I'm getting Lone Ranger, you're not alone anymore. You have some help. So let me see. You got North America, a celebrity, Pebble Beach, California, Carmel Bay. No, please, not yet. Added structures and reinforcement, begging it to remain an icon. Okay, so someone could also be coming out with information. This person may have appeared as an icon, as a celebrity, but there's some information just coming out about somebody. But it says the lone cypress is a reminder not to give up. Not yet. People are counting on you. So someone or people could be counting on you, whether it's your ancestors, whether it's a mother, whether it's a child, whether it's a father. Somebody would experience some level of violence. And it was dealing with the occult, because it's wrapped up with the occult, with politicians, great agents, recruiter. Okay, I feel like the financial exchange was to keep you in poverty. Okay, and I feel like the only way that you was kept in poverty was for you to always either be moving around, or having to face some type of adversity or oppression. But it was some people that was recruited for this. So let's see who the recruiter was. The fatal fucking attraction. Okay, so you got Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina. Fatal attraction. Somebody could have came in. Okay, somebody could have staged the whole, you know, I'm a lover, I'm a friend. What did it say? British Empire. Georgia became British. Blue Ridge Mountain, Cherokee, Gold. So you got Savannah, Macon, Columbus, Augusta, the Athens. 13 colonies. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is saying someone has heavy ties to this certain family or lineage. Because you got the royal colony. Let me see. Somebody could have sent someone in that's literally an agent to work against them. I say it all the time, because imagine waking up and rolling over to somebody that has been pretending to be something for the longest time, but it's a part of whatever crime this is. Yeah, because I'm getting CIA. Yeah, it's being revealed. So now what? Let me see. So someone did a love spell with somebody and their children. Whoever this person is a part of this group. They are into whatever crime this is. I don't know why this murder's in the background, but maybe it's because it has worked before on someone else, whether it was around you or not. Because this is somebody, it's like a crime family that's against um, certain truths. I mean, I'm just gonna say that. What's these love spells? Oh, why you got the voodoo doll out? So we got to slow down. I hope I got enough space for this, because this is getting a little juicy. This is, yeah, you had untapped potential. Someone could have took some fingerprints, or maybe somebody was fingerprint. This could have been like during the time of actual booking, though. This could have been during the time of actual booking. Let me see. So what this was somebody could have actually experienced at the actual bookings or getting copies of your license or something like this. Whoever this agent is, somebody has something to do with this, though. Why is this coming out? Yeah, because somebody tried to keep you under a dark wing. It's like open cases of occult crime here. And the power is in your mind right now. Maybe this is why you could be feeling isolated, because you have the power to do something. I don't know if you've been feeling like you don't have the education or you don't have the knowledge, but you have the wisdom. Take your time. Something about take your time. Measure and walk. Yeah, and get moving. Something about a case that's opening up that you could have some information about, or this could have happened to you. Someone could have opened a case up against someone after somebody's ID or license or something about fingerprints or something was placed somewhere. Let's try to get some more confirmation. Yeah, something's about to change in the case due to some information that's coming out. And I was thinking about it too, because a lot of times, you know, people are going to look at it like they need a certain lawyer or judge or a doctor or a specialist or analyst or something on a certain case, but really they're going to have people that are educated in occult crime. They already know about the occult crime. Okay, so I don't know if you need to know that. Somebody already knows about the occult crime. Someone has a large case. Okay, and I feel like somebody that continues to do like spill over either the unit that's over your case or over an attorney or over a judge, it has already broken. Okay, because somebody's waking up to something that was going on. What's this open case? Yeah, it was things that was done intentionally in order to feel like you needed to like self-sabotage or give up. Maybe this is why I was picking up hot shot, because it was drugs. But if you stop doing drugs, you know, another way has to be found. If you stop drinking, you know, they have to figure out another way. Somebody tried once again to perform something. I don't know if you've been experiencing pain in certain parts of your body, because whoever this is that's working with this doll, whatever they doing, I feel like this person was hired by whoever this is. It's like all negative plans and doors, they are closed. Yeah, somebody was like supposed to offer somebody up to be initiated into a certain group. And I say it because these are ex-victims. They have already experienced things, whether they have caught cases, drug cases, murder cases, certain things like that. They are being recruited to do things against other people, simply because maybe there could be somebody that's trying to hold this over their head, because somebody was paid to come in. Now, whether they was paid to come in to get some information that they can use within a case, or they was paid to come in and get a actual footage or audio. Somebody's having to now dance with their own shadows. But it says it, a powerful, a political family could be in the background of this, okay? So it could have been someone that you was actually in school with, or someone you went to school with, or you could have started school. Something could have happened. Maybe you didn't finish school, because it's heavy around. Someone feels like they have more knowledge than you because they went to school, or they could be a part of this family. Okay, but whoever this is could have been close to you the whole time you didn't know it. Okay, so y'all be mindful of who you got coming in right now. They want to say that they love you, or they, they're here to help you unlock your untapped potential, because you can see the potential within yourself. You don't need anybody to middleman you when it comes to you and your higher self of being who you need to be. Because somebody wants to like get some type of rank up, but they took money to be bribed. Somebody enjoys the attention of maybe something that you going through. If I keep getting whoever this is, you probably went to school with this person, and now they actually in a certain unit, some type of crime unit. Who's it specializing in? Something about these people that was initiated in certain groups, hazing group. Something about hazing is coming up again. Something about some people that was initiating these certain units, what they had to do to get in these certain units when it comes to crime. Too close to your children. So someone hates children, but they too close to children. Something about this person could be close to your child, try to get close to your school. I mean, it's coming out. It says a case and investigation. Too close to your children. Third party plotting. Okay? And I get so tired of hearing that, because the third party, you thinking it's a third party that's popping somebody, but this could be a third party of somebody's family member or somebody that is involved in whatever this cult or group is. They had tried once this once again tried to perform, do cast stuff, do something of manipulation. Something about somebody's child that could be 18 to 25. So someone could be fighting a case right now for their child, because whatever murder this was, this plot was involving the occult, or involving some level of darkness here. This could have been a targeted hit. And when you realize that it's all spiritual, then you'll know why I say that it was a targeted hit. It could have been a targeted spiritual hit. Yeah, someone hates the fact that maybe you healing, or you have the strength that you need. This person can no longer block your path, or this energy can no longer block your path. These people can no longer close these doors. The case is going to be open on who was under this dark ass wing, what they were doing, how far they was doing it. This person has black skin but a white mask, meaning that, they appear as one way, but they have a lot of friends that are, in the background in high places. And these are, considered Caucasians. But whoever this is considered a black person. That's what they call it, okay? Whoever this is a black person. But they working with some white people. This is too close to your children. Yeah, something about your steps are being led by a guardian angel. This is why maybe at this time you need to heal, or at this time you're doing something. Because I feel like you're taking something to the capital, or something's involving the capital. Something's really big, or whatever this case is, which could be a lot of people's cases. Simply if you have been experiencing the level of spiritual warfare that some people have. We have been experiencing a lot. Something about changing your locks. Pat. I don't know if somebody's been having hip pain. Block his hip pain. Family and friends on paperwork. Something about testing certain drugs. Okay, so someone's family and friends could be on their paperwork. I don't know if they was testing these drugs on you. Something about somebody that had drugs tested on them. It's a heavy, deep ass read, but invention of diagnosis. Okay, between you to know thoroughly apart from another. DIA, tech, something about a tech firm, technical terms, learning to know, GMOs. Someone literally was enjoying. Okay, so this is like someone staging certain things around you and then enjoying how you react to them. Like I said all the time, that mental and emotional intelligence is very important, because it's happened so many times around me where certain things will happen and you believe that they real, right? No, you have people that do perform street theater. They want a reaction out of you. They want to see if you are going to maybe how are you gonna pop off, basically. Because if they know that they can get you to pop off to this certain scenario, then they can replay it again, just with different people. Like, it's the shit's so, it's so over and done and dull now. It becomes, it becomes almost like, you going through this stage and then you're gonna, eat a mushroom and grow bigger or something. Like, it's just like Mario. I don't know if you've been paying attention to certain people that could be coming to you. Maybe they speaking of sad stories or they repeating same things over and over. This too could be a form of spell work. Someone could be saying things over and over. Oh, I know you've been feeling sad, or I know you've been, your body's been hurting, or I know you've been going through this, or I know you've been going through that. Okay, but none of it's actually positive. It's just a lot of everything that you could be going through, everything that's like negative. This could also be too another way. Let's see what this is. This is almost certain people that are part of these groups that are considered like regal excellence, black excellence. I'll tell you, I was watching that show. What was that Tyler Perry show? And it was the same way. This lady literally hit this woman with a truck, and she was like, I don't give a damn, she's old. Like some people think like it. Their rank up is, causing this chaos or whatever this is. But it's something damn real. Let's see. Some of them got some old footage here with doctored date and a mashed narrative. Okay, so this could have little been altered body cam footage or something like that. Can we pull and see what exactly this is, please? Yeah, because someone's been like hacking somebody's devices. There's different shit that's going on. Let me see. Okay, so this could be a female that works in one of these certain units. Okay, there's a female energy. I mean, take it how it goes, but whoever this person is works with a tech firm. She did graduate on, on top of her class, or she may even have a doctorate degree. But what she's into is like doctoring footage, doctoring dates, changing documents. Somebody's also into a lot of mirror work. They want things to appear or reflect another way than what they actually are. But somebody's into everything electronics, like Wi-Fi, desktop, laptop, notebook, phones. You're like, well, damn, why everything, just to be able to have a conversation without having to worry about some of this stuff. And I'll tell you, one of the ways that I've just been able to just keep going is I just learned to not care. It's what it is. The truth is the truth is coming out. Okay, so don't feel like you alone. Simply because somebody feel like they got a doctorate's degree, a master's, or something like that. Whoever this person is heavily involved with your education. I don't know if there was something that was set in place for you to literally not be educated, or somebody is too close to children. So this person can now still be a teacher, or this person does work around students or something. But this person, whatever they was doing, they really, somebody was like, I don't know if you have an education disorder, or someone wanted this, someone wanted this as your narrative, or they wanted this in your documents or in some type of paperwork. Because now I'm picking up like a filing folder that has all this information on all these different things that were going on. Yeah, they all are still a part of occult crime. They are against spiritual law. Okay, if they're not against your man law, they're against spiritual law. Somebody could have even did something behind somebody's certain complex. It's like testing all the things that you're going through negatively to see if you can come out of it. And imagine somebody that feels like they can doctor your life. These people are completely lunatic. Like, I don't know. So you got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Someone felt like they could sacrifice another by continuing to put somebody through a state of suffering. Something about prenatal states, or something could have been going on in your home or your family, or this started very young. Okay. Somebody's sister, something about a sister. So someone's sister, something could have happened to somebody's sister. I don't know if you fight for justice for your sister, fight for some type of justice. This person could have been 18 to 25. This person could have actually been connected to a sorority or a group here. It's coming out. What is this division? So yeah, somebody's having to face someone that they hurt in court. Let's see. Something could have happened to this person at a party. I'm picking up like a sorority party or some type of initiation, a party at school. around a group of people that consider themselves, you know, elite, upper class. Somebody's being guided to seek justice. Yeah, your ancestors are here. You could be born from between the 5th of June to 4th of July. You got power, natural leader, central in the community, leadership and guidance, isolated by their aloofness, uncaring and unconcerned, light heart, achieve more, gentle, offering guidance and challenges. Okay, so what's this other card? Because this was almost like the same. Because you had 2 cards here. So this could be the actual person. Because these are 2 energies showing up. This could be from April 5th to the 4th of May. So you have warm, well regarded by local community, procrastination, excellent communicator, no trouble making friends, reliable, help in crisis, take lead, pitch in when absolutely necessary. And then you have central role in community, leadership and guidance, isolated by aloofness, uncaring and unconcerned, light heart, achieve more, gentle, and offering guidance and challenges. Okay, so these could be 2 different energies here. So something about you not double guessing, or something about your second guess, or your second thought. Because I do that sometimes too, especially your intuition. Like you'll get your first thought, and then the second one will come, and you'll be like, I'll just go with the second one. I've done that so many times, but the first one is usually, majority of the time is right for me. The first one. So what's this? What's this lower test? Yeah, someone has a lot of money. You literally like the bummy billionaire. Let me say it that way. It's because you come into your inner God. Something about what you have the ability to do. You didn't have to go through the certain doors that were locked. God just built a whole nother building for you, or prepared a whole nother table that somebody, kicked you out of. Can we know what's this paperwork? Yeah, this is like a lot of suffering. I don't know if somebody was dealing with a lot of abuse. A lot of abuse. A lot of physical abuse. A lot of manipulation. A lot of isolation. A lot of harassment. A lot of spell work. You got Taiwan out here. To the point where somebody literally may have, used the restroom or used it on themselves for years, okay? And for people to think certain things are like it's funny simply because maybe this is how your body reacts to the trauma that you've experienced. You have help here. The game done changed. You have help. I didn't want this to be that long. You got John 3:16. You're not gonna self-sabotage. Okay, somebody's trying to back out now, because this was a lot of work. I'm talking about if you gotta go through voodoo doll, a certain crime unit, doctor and footage, a whole community here could have been a part of all of this stuff that was going on to sabotage something intentionally, simply to get you to back out. Who's this passing? Yeah, this is like somebody. This is all they've known to do with is magic. Someone was raised in a family that does this, and this is why I feel like these people could be in well regarded by the community. Some because they could be into a political family. They know how to manipulate using magic. Their mind is literally cut off from their heart. It says act selfishly, increases power to control others, has fear to create their certain desires, and they keep others small and disempowered. Okay, so maybe you're accepting your own power with some progress that you have. What could be this progress? The progress is you not literally being willing in flesh anymore, and you've fixed your weakened mind. Like I said, your flesh could have been weak by either this fatal attraction, whether it was male or female. Let's see, alcohol, drugs. What is this? Somebody got a job just to approach you. And I feel like the job, because it's fucking either an agent, seriously, or they took his job so they can come close to you to be able to do whatever manipulation this was. Let me see. Then we're gonna get, someone could be coming out of a coma with some information. I've been pulling on it for a while. You got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Something about don't be frustrated because of some coffee stains. The truth is coming out.